Hello VC, 68 Bass Jazz here with a new video. It's been a while. I believe my last YouTube upload was from November last year, where I showed the changes in my music room. Meanwhile, I've been buying a lot of vinyl, CDs, music related books, and I've made a small selection to show you guys what I've been listening to. A lot of Dylan stuff. Lately there seems to be a lot of Dylan releases, unofficial releases, and I think it has to do something with the 50 years copyright, because it's all early 60s, 61, 62 live stuff, and different labels keep releasing Dylan stuff. But first of all, I'm gonna show an official Columbia release. For me, the best record in 2013, being a Dylan fan. It's the 3LP set of Another Self-Portrait, 1969-1971, in the bootleg series. This is volume 10. Like I said, triple LP with a double CD included, and a very nice booklet with cool Dylan pictures in it. I can recommend this to anybody who likes Dylan. And the 45 tracks on this triple LP were from the self-portrait recordings, but also some Nashville Skyline and the New Morning outtakes. And so now the unofficial stuff. First of all, on the Mr. Suit label, a double live album, live at Carnegie Chapter Hall in New York, November 1961. And of course, all early Dylan stuff, a lot of covers, Man on the Street, Fixing to Die, In the Pines, Freight Train Blues, Song to Woody, Talking New York. A lot of this stuff was on his debut from 1961, 62, I have to say. The next record is on the same Mr. Suit label, and it's the freewheeling outtakes on a single album, Bob Dylan. And on the back you've got Dylan with his girlfriend at the time, Suze Rotolo. She was together with him on the official Columbia release from 1963. Together walking through the street in New York. I have to say, all these releases are on very nice heavy vinyl. Next one I'm gonna show is on the Doxy label. Robert Zimmerman plays Bob Dylan. Studio recordings, November 61, and between November 61 and November 62. 1 year in New York City. And this one is on heavy vinyl, 180 grams. On the same Doxy label, we've got this one, Bob Dylan, Finging Club in Montreal, 1962, July 1962. What's nice about this one is that the CD is included. And the next three I'm gonna show are on the British label Let Them Eat Vinyl. I showed more Dylan stuff from this label in other videos. With these three included, they've already released 10 Dylan albums. First one is also the Freewheeling Outtakes, but this time it's on a double album. Very heavy cardboard, and the vinyl is also on 180 grams. I'm a fan of this label. They also did the Finjan Club release without CD, but on a double album. And finally, they did release this one, Constructing the Legend. His first LP and the songs it was built on. Also on a double album. Like this picture. So that was the Dylan stuff. Next I'm gonna show Jimi Hendrix Experience, his latest release, Miami Pop Festival. This is the Music on Vinyl release. Nice double album on heavy vinyl. I like the cover art a lot from this release. Nice pictures of Jimmy. These were recorded in 1968, 18th of May 1968, 2 days before I was born. And the sound quality is a little bit less than the other releases from Hendrix, but I look at this as a piece of musical history, and I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Next I will show some oh yeah, I have to show this one too. They also did release this 45 as a Record Store Day release, and songs are Fire and Foxy Lady, and it's a kind of promo for the album, I guess. Also on Music on Vinyl. Next I will show some Belgian music, Roland van Kampenhout, Newfound Sacred Ground. I'll show another picture of Roland. He's a Belgian blues man. He's in his 60s, but he's still making great music. Here you see him with the mouth harp in the studio. What's cool about this record is it's been produced by Mauro. Mauro's on the picture here. And this record sounds like a Mauro / Roland record. Good stuff. Mauro is currently working on another project of him, a new band, and the band is named the Hitsville Drunks, and there will be an album soon, but for the moment they released a single. GC says GC on Stormen Records, and this is a single-sided 45. They also did 100 copies of this tape, and it's a 2-track single tape. Hitsville Drunks with GC Says GC, and the B-side High Culture. Now something completely different. A UK release, 1988 release. In the late 80s, early 90s, I was listening a lot to the Stone Roses and this band, The House of Love. I've got all their stuff on CD, but this is my first House of Love on vinyl. And this was on the famous Creation label, 1988. Sounds great. One of the famous tracks is Christine. Lately, I've been on a Bruce Springsteen trip after reading his biography by Peter Ames Carlin. Very well done. And when you read this, you want to listen to all the stuff again, all this early stuff, this later stuff. I've got most of the Bruce Springsteen on. I've got all the stuff on CD, but most of his stuff on vinyl. Only from the later releases, I'm missing some. And I did find this 2009 release, "Working on a Dream," in my local record store. Still sealed, and so happy to complete. I've got the Wrecking Ball one, and I've ordered his new one, High Hopes. Devils and Dust I've got on vinyl, which is not so easy, I think. I also bought this 2012 7-inch Rocky Ground, B-side to Promise, live from the Carousel in Ashbury Park. This was released in 2012 for the Wrecking Ball album. Next one, Neil Young's latest release, Live at the Cellar Door. This one sounds incredible. It's right up there with the Massey Hall and the Canterbury release. I mean, the quality of sound and all these archive performance series sound great. And Neil writes it's on the cover because sound matters. It's like you, some of the tracks are on piano. It's like you're sitting next to Neil on the piano. It's unbelievable sound quality. 2013, one of the greats died, Gigi Cale. This is his number 10 album, and that's also not so easy on vinyl. Happy to find this. So, almost there. Some 45s to the stop. Japanese release, The Mamas and the Papas. California Dreaming, and the B-side is Monday Monday. This one is released in the 80s and sounds great. MCA Records. Some Graham Nash 45s. Simple Man, B-side Chicago, 1971, Dutch release on Atlantic. Another Graham Nash, 1973, Prison Song, B-side Hey You Looking at the Moon, 1973, Atlantic release. This is Innocent Eyes from Graham Nash, US promo copy on Atlantic. And finally, for my Beatles collection, double 45 Magical Mystery Tour in a very nice condition. And this is with the nice book and some very nice pictures in it. And the vinyl itself is great from this one. So that was my update. Thanks for watching and bye guys. Take care.